And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And two top-level arms taking the mound in this one, Singy. These are the types of matchups you look forward to as a fan.
Boog, as an offense coming into a game like this, on either side, you know that pitcher's not going to make many mistakes, if any. So when he does, you have to take advantage. When you have that inning where you can push across a run or two, maybe more, you better make it happen then, because if you don't, you may not get the opportunity again.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and starting in this one, Mike Soroka.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Okay, all set to go. Now at the plate, Bryce Terang. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch to the right side, and it gets by him.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. A 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way, hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Tag. Safe. Jansen too late with the throw.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Wrigley Field. And on the mound today, Corbin Burnes. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
And the batter now, Dansby Swanson. And now 2-2. Out towards right center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
One down, base is empty. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fastball for a strike. Full count now. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one is upstairs.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as diving stop at second, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out?
That was a great job at doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Top of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Luis Urias.
Number 2, Luis Urias.
Here's a 1-1. Out towards left center. Swanson hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. No score here in the second. Hit hard. That gets through.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Miguel Sano. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Garrett Mitchell. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Popped up. Corner gets there. He's under it. And it's caught for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with two outs. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Weimer. The pitch. Now one miss.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Urias over at second. Sano on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Bell on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. Brewers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field at the plate, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Sano makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to first. Now 2 out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Runner at second, 2 down. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Burns, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2-2 now. And that's outside.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Max Muncy, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Batting it.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. The 2-1. There's the strike. The 2-2 now. And downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Harrison Bader in the on-deck circle. Hard hit, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Harrison Bader. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Flied out his first time. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Renfroe at third. Muncy on second. Bader at first. 2 out of the inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Yelich brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Left-hand hitter waits. Got it by him for the K. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's Christian Yelich. The count 2-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Two now. Now this is in the air down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Now that designated hitter.
One out, runner at second. Shohei Ohtani up now for the Brewers. Strike 2. Towards first. A flip to the pitcher covering. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's William Contreras. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs with a runner at third. Ripped into center, base hit. In comes the runner from third. We're tied at 1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's Luis Arias. Next one misses. 3-1. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Contreras headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 2-1. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Yeah, the batter now, Ramon Urias. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. Miguel Sano in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Left field. Happ moving under it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
And now, Nico Horner grounded out his first time. 3-2 now. Right-hander kicks, deals. Laser, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Danny Jansen to hit here. That one 95 to finish him off. So up next, Brandon Bell reached on an infield single his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Anthony Santander, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That's towards center. Mitchell gets under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-1. On to the 4th, and here is Miguel Sano.
First baseman, number 23, Miguel Sano.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Sano gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in, Joey Weimer. He popped out his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. And it's caught. 2 away down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
This is Bryce Terang, 1 for 2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder. At this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. Base hit center field. Runner around 3rd. He will score, and it's 3-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Late with the swing there.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Caught him looking for the K, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Hunter Renfroe. The 1-1. Bounced out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and they come away without an out. And now it's Max Muncy. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Lifted in the air right center field. Urias settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now Bader up to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the batting order turns over. Dansby Swanson stands in. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Urias to second, over to first, safe. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Hard ground ball, base knock. The run scores from third, and they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. One runs in. And he's got a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Danny Jansen, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1. Hard liner. Pulls it in on the run. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, William Contreras. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Next offering is fouled back. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Luis Urias.
Luis Urias.
The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. Urias started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Ramon Urias will hit next. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Brandon Bell.
First baseman, Brandon Bell.
The 2-1. There's the strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony.
And now here is Anthony Santander. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
One gone, runner at first. And here is Hunter Renfroe. Tap back to the mound. And Renfroe is retired. Max Muncy at the dish. And a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Rojo not in time. The run scores. 4-3. They take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Corbin Burns, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. A new pitcher in the game, Joel Payamps. This is his first appearance of the season.
Number 31, Joel Payamps.
And up next for Chicago, Harrison Bader. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Sano. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there. 2-2. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Joey Weimer up now for the Brewers. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And now it's going to be Bryce Terang.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That misses, and it's 2-1. That's in there. And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Sano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line and a base hit into right. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a 1-2. Out to short. Toss to Sano. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Center field. Mitchell going after it. Racing, makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner digs in now. Good contact guy, good defender. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Now here is Luis Urias.
2 strikes.
Contreras leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Danny Jansen. The wind of the pitch. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw into second, and he's out.
Now Now back.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Brandon Bell, the next Cub to hit. The line to kick the pitch. And now 2-1. Kicks and fires. Misses inside. 3 balls and a strike.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And the pitch. On the ground. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Cubs leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you could recognize it early and jump on it.
Base hit into the outfield. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, number 12. Next for Milwaukee, Miguel Sano. Outfield runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a ball popped up. Corner settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Going with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 4-4. He gets there. Winning run at third with only 1 out. Run on base, and now Joey Weimer. Line drive, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tied at 4. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That smash towards center. And that'll do it. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now tied 4-4. You're dialed into the show. So coming into the game now on defense, number 12. He'll play second.
Now playing second.
Jorge Alcala gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 67.
Here comes Max Muncy.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Max Muncy.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Harrison Bader now at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And Swanson is set down. And that's the 3rd out. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. Christian Yelich leaves the yard, and that gives him a lead. It's 5-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now Shohei Ohtani. Slap the other way, foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one to first. And foul ball. Liner snagged at first.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues. And this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking.
Now this one stroked to right center. And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now at the plate, Luis Urias. Out to short, Swanson. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Next to Milwaukee. The second baseman.
Number 12 up now for the Brewers. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Devin Williams into the game. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The 1-1. Outside.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a pitch. Snags the liner back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That one the other way. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long